Hey guys, welcome back. This is Nostel. It's been a long time. I think it's been over 8 months since I posted up a video, and longer than that since I posted up a first-person shooter, and longer than that since I posted up a COD video. Anyways, let's get started with the task at hand. This is obviously Black Ops 2, Search and Destroy. And if any of you have followed me before lately, or not lately, but way back in the day, you know that I'm not a Search and Destroy fan. But I'm trying to change that since I'm trying to get into game battles. Well, there has been a lot of controversy about this game. Not really controversy, but dislike. I am, for one, will come out and say it, I am definitely a fanboy of this game because I've been dying for a new COD. MW3 was piss poor to me. I sucked at it, got rid of it right before, about 2 or 3 months before Black Ops 2 was scheduled to come out. I picked it up again, and I had some more success than I did before. So I was getting more and more excited with COD. And then this came out, and I'm all ready to hyped and ready to go for another COD installment. And I'm trying to really like this game. I have a couple of friends that have already gotten rid of this game out of frustration because of the lag comp slash hit detection. I don't know which is which here. Is it the lag comp that's the issue here, or is it just poor hit detection latency straight up? So I don't know. I'm not going to get into that. I'll let better commentators answer that question for you. But for me, I am optimistic. I believe that we have one of the best companies to handle the issues. I think Treyarch has proven with Black Ops that it can support games very, very well, or its game very, very well. And I expect nothing but the same from these guys. I would imagine this issue should take about roughly 2 weeks to a month to figure this all out. I'm sure that they're having issues with this and they're dealing with it right now. But also to be aware as well that if once it does get quote-unquote fixed, there are going to be people that are still upset about it. In my opinion, there should not really be any huge lag compensation. I don't think it was smart for them to put it in like they did during MW3, and I don't think it was smart to have it in this game. I was just fine with what MW2 offered, what World at War offered, and what COD 4 offered. Either way you look at it, people are going to bitch. People with bad connections are going to bitch because they get a bad connection and they can't play. You put lag comp in, or I guess from my understanding it's always in, you just turn it up. People with good connections are going to bitch because they can't play, because they should be winning them. So for me, it's about that. For me, it's about consistency. If it takes 4 ticks for it to kill somebody, which I think is entirely too short, but whatever. I'm not here to argue that point. It should be consistent throughout. I shouldn't have to have a guy killed by 4 ticks, hit markers, and then he's dead, and then the next guy behind him, I have to take 8 to kill him. That kind of thing. It should be consistent, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some consistency. If that's the way they're going to fix it, or whatever, I'm cool with that. But for me, let's talk about here, what can you do until that happens to do the best you can to set yourself up for the best success in this game. For me, and I think Woody said the same thing I'm going to say, submachine guns are the way to go in this game for me, personally. I am shit when it comes to assault guns. They fire too slow and they're too cumbersome. These maps are smaller, and it's not because the maps size are smaller or anything like that. I just think the way how the game is designed. But the biggest thing is, for me, because of this lag compensation slash hit detection issue, you want to put as many bullets down as you can at a possible target to ensure that you get the most amount of hit detections that you can get. And that way is a submachine gun. That has a much higher, faster firing rate than an assault rifle or use shotguns. And I think people are starting to realize that. Also, too, you want to play very, very defensively. Have them come to you. You shouldn't be rushing around. If you're having a serious lag issues in this game and you're really fed up, try having them come to you. Do things to set yourself up for failure, and that comes with map knowledge, knowing where the avenues are. I highly recommend you go into combat training to at least look at that, so you can see where the bots are coming from, because that's generally the same avenues where players will actually come from. So get to know the maps that way. And just play a lot of pugs to help out with that. So you want to play more defensive. Make sure you're behind cover. Make sure you get that quote-unquote head glitch going on for yourself. Make sure that you are in the best possible position. Also, too, what I've noticed as well, and sometimes If you're having issues with lag comp, stop moving. The less movement you have on the screen, the better. So if the only thing that's moving is you shooting the gun and the guy running at you or away from you or whatever you're trying to kill, the better. The better. Use short, controlled movements. You know, they'll say gouching. It's called crouching is what we call it in the military. Is irrelevant. Well, that's fine, but it makes you move slower. So you want to make sure you do these type of things to make sure that you're standing still, at least having the least amount of movement possible when you're firing at a target. And here you catch me with my leg poking out, but that's okay. So try that as well. Also, too, with the shotguns. And then also, I think Woody put up the same thing, and I'm going to reiterate it just like he did. Make sure you have your score streaks / kill streaks designed around how you play. If you can get up there and put scores together and link kills together or whatever, then by all means have the higher score streaks. But if you can't, like I'm one of those type of players that can't really generally get much more than 5 to 7 kills before I go down, then I want to make sure that my score streaks are tailored towards that. So I'm running the UAV, I'm running maybe the care package, which is very cool. I do like the care package in this game. I'm running the Hellstorm missile, or maybe even the Lightning Strike. Those are my general ones that I'll run, and I'll obviously flip-flop a little bit from there. I suck at the Firefly, so I don't even try that crap. And I really haven't gotten anything else unless it's come out of a package. So those are my tips for how to be successful with this game. Guys, be patient with this game. It's going to get better. I swear it will. This is Treyarch we're dealing with, and if Black Ops 1 showed us anything, is that they do listen to the community and patch the product. So give that a shot. Take care, and I'll see you guys soon.